The Michelin Defender 2 versus the Bridgestone Turanza Prestige. A modern touring all-season battle built around one key question: which tyre truly goes the extra mile? On one side, the Defender 2, already famous for its exceptional tread life and long-term efficiency. On the other, the newly released Turanza Prestige, promising confident handling, comfort, and surprisingly strong winter capability. Let's break it down. Throughout this video, the performance metrics are expressed in percentages, with the Michelin Defender 2 set as the reference point at 100%. The test data comes from Tyre Rack's Touring All-Season Road Tyre Test. In wet braking, the Michelin stops 2 feet shorter, giving it about a 1% safety advantage in emergency stopping. In subjective wet handling, the Defender 2 scores 0.5 points higher, translating to roughly about a 3% edge in driver confidence. But in objective wet lap time, the Bridgestone fights back hard, completing the course 1.04 seconds faster, which is equal to about a 3% advantage in measured wet handling speed. So in the wet, the Defender 2 feels slightly safer under braking, while the Turanza Prestige pushes harder when it comes to dynamic cornering pace. Here, the Michelin makes a clear statement. In dry braking, the Defender 2 stops 10 feet shorter, which works out to a strong 7% advantage in stopping performance. For subjective dry handling, Michelin scores 0.25 points higher, translating to about a 1% edge in steering precision and control. Overall, the Defender 2 delivers noticeably stronger dry braking authority and slightly sharper feel behind the wheel. In noise, comfort and ride, the two are essentially tied. The Defender 2 scores just 0.08 points higher, which translates to no meaningful percentage difference in daily driving refinement. Snow performance is where the Bridgestone shocks the segment. In snow braking, the Turanza Prestige stops 24 feet shorter, delivering a massive 40% advantage. During snow acceleration from 0 to 12 miles per hour, it needs 12.3 feet less distance, translating to a remarkable 51% traction advantage. In subjective snow handling, it scores 1.4 points higher, roughly a 7% gain in confidence. And on the snow handling lap, it finishes 6 seconds faster, about an 11% advantage in measurable performance. Despite not carrying the three-peak mountain snowflake symbol, the Turanza Prestige clearly dominates in snow. On ice braking, the Michelin regains a small edge. The Defender 2 stops 2.4 feet shorter, which equals roughly to a 4% advantage in straight-line braking grip on ice. This battle is really about longevity. The Michelin Defender 2 carries a 840 tread wear rating compared to 700 for Bridgestone, which equals to about a 20% higher tread wear index. That aligns with its 80,000 mile warranty versus 70,000 miles for the Turanza Prestige, roughly 14% more coverage. From a mileage standpoint, Michelin is clearly positioned for the long haul. When it comes to pricing, in the 215/55R17 size, the Turanza Prestige is about 7% more expensive than the Defender 2. So you are paying more for Bridgestone despite its shorter mileage warranty. In summary, the Michelin Defender 2 stands out with its much stronger dry braking, slightly better wet braking, better ice stopping, and significant higher tread wear rating, longer warranty coverage, and a lower price. If your priority is long-term value and predictable year-round stability, it's a more rational mileage-focused choice. On the other hand, the Bridgestone Turanza Prestige genuinely impresses me with its wet lap time pace and outstanding snow performance. It handles dynamically better in measurable wet conditions and delivers surprisingly strong winter capability for a touring all-season tyre.
Thanks for watching and don't forget to subscribe.